Financial education and entrepreneurship are two subjects Nigeria and Nigerians have to take seriously, considering the country's level of development and state of the economy. On this show, we have looked at books and authors addressing these two vital subjects in the past, but we are not done yet. Here are three books we have featured which you may want to read. A to Z of Personal Finance by Nimi Akinkunmi. Whether you are just starting out and in your first job, or you are approaching retirement or somewhere in between, if you take your personal finance seriously, you can find this book very useful. Nimi Akinkunmi has a professional background of over 2 decades in banking and private wealth management and is known for providing useful tips on money matters. The Money Book by Lanre Olusola. The book is small-sized, simple, and packed with practical wisdom for anyone keen on becoming more financially secure. Lanre Olusola is popularly called the Catalyst and is regarded by some in corporate Nigeria as Nigeria's leading life coach. And finally, Pots, Pans and Spoons by Kehinde Kamson. This book is about the story of how Kehinde Kamson started her business from a security post, moved it to a small garage, and then grew it into a successful chain of quick service restaurants. Kamson is the founder of Sweet Sensation Confectionery Limited, a well-known chain of quick service restaurants in Nigeria. Now, here's something you may be keen on. We want to host 50 of you, our viewers, to a book forum with the three authors, Lanre Olusola, Nimi Akinkunmi, and Kehinde Kamson. At the forum, the 50 guests will get free copies of the books and interact with the authors in a question and answer session focused on how to make and manage money and how to start and grow a business. The authors will share their thoughts on the subjects and answer all sorts of related questions. It is expected to be a very eye-opening and enlightening time. To qualify to be one of the 50, you have to be keen on starting a business, or you are already running a small one, and be keen on reading the books. What you have to do is to send us an email to explain why you should be one of the 50. The email should also contain your profile and should be sent latest by 9th of February 2017. The email address is the channel's book club at channelstv.com. Our team will pick the lucky 50 and will get in touch. The February date and venue will be announced during the next episode of this show. You don't want to miss this. Now, talking about books on money, some of them have very catchy titles. Check out Rich Dad, Poor Dad. How about Think and Grow Rich or The Richest Man in Babylon? Those are titles that make you want to read the books if you want to sort out your personal finances. However, there are some books with funny titles and covers that make you wonder. Let's check out a few of them. How to Make Money in Your Spare Time. Not a bad title, is it? The book is actually about offering tips on how individuals can improve personal income through investment and other legitimate means. But take a look at the cover picture. A guy wearing a hood and carrying a gun. Please don't make money this way during your spare time. How to Raise Your IQ by Eating Gifted Children. Seriously? Eating gifted children? I think the idea behind that might be, since those children are smart, once you eat them, then you too will become smart. Well, I'm not sure about that. Who cares about elderly people? Who cares about lazy people? Who cares about terrorists? Who cares about your enemy losing money? You get the idea. Eating people is wrong. Of course, eating people is wrong. What kind of title is that? Everything I know about women I learned from my tractor. Really? From a tractor? This author is going to get into serious trouble with the women in his life. Teach your wife to be a widow. Okay, this is really, really weird. Who wants to do that? Imagine your wife catching you reading this book. May God help you. Cooking with poo. I know where your mind has gone. My mind went there too. But the pu here refers to a world-renowned Thai chef called Kun Pu. But will a title like this make you want to buy this book? Well, I guess it depends. If you are planning to write your own book, you may want to seriously consider your title. Before we go, here are a few messages we got through our social media platforms. Please keep them coming. Comments, suggestions, inquiries, or announcements. We'll be happy to hear from you. I look forward to next week. I am Olakunle Kasumo. Remember, one great book can change your life. Bye-bye.